Today I'm going to show you how to fix a common problem with the LS series of headsets from Lucidsound. Sometimes if you let the battery run low or just randomly, the headset will refuse to turn on, it will not connect to the computer, and the light on the microphone is red or blue if you have the LS30. I have already resolved the issue, but I will show you how to do it. To start, you will want to just make it as easy to get inside of it. You will want to take the right ear cup, the one without all the ports on it, and you will want to remove the ear cup pad. There are 4 small Phillips head screws, so you will need a small Phillips head screwdriver to remove these. Once these screws are loose, the ear cup speaker should pop out fairly easily. There are some thin wires holding the speaker on, so be careful not to damage those. And this is where the big difference between the LS30 and the LS31 is. In the LS31, there's a connector right here, as you can see, that connects to the battery. In the LS30, there is just wires going directly from the battery soldered to this board. So in here, to fix the problem, you can just unplug this small connector. But in the LS30, you will have to either cut the wire, I would suggest the red wire, with a pair of scissors, and then strip it and twist it back together. That can be done with a pair of scissors if you do not have wire strippers. Or if you have a soldering iron, there are contacts on the battery right down in here that are nice and large, and you are able to easily desolder and reconnect the wire. So once the battery has been disconnected via whatever method you have to use for several seconds, reconnect it, which can be kind of difficult. And then on the LS31, which is this model, the procedure is a bit simpler once you reconnect it. With the LS31, you most likely will have to connect the headset to the computer and go and download the LS30/LS40 firmware updater. I will link this website down below, but here is where the download is. It's at the bottom of the page. You will want to run and install that. Open the updater, and once it is connected, you will click continue and update the firmware. On the LS30, with the LS30, you will most likely have to update both the headset and the USB dongle. However, with the LS31, they seem to have fixed the issue, and you no longer have to do that. With the LS31, you can simply plug in the dongle and then power on the headset as normal. You may or may not need to plug in a USB cable to get it to turn back on. Now it is turned on, and it is now paired to the dongle. For the LS30, you need to go through the pairing process with it, most likely, which involves there is a hole on the side of the dongle where you need to press a small button in there with a paper clip or some similar object for 5 seconds. And that will initiate the pairing process. After that, the headset should pair after you have updated the firmware for both of them.